Hi, my name is MSanders, and I'd like to read to you my racial autobiography. My attitude in regards to race and race relations is very simple. It is based on Martin Luther King Jr.'s quote, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." For me, meeting people of various races has always been about the person's behavior, ethics, and morals. I'm white, a Caucasian. I grew up in a white middle-class family in the San Fernando Valley. I was adopted by Russian Jews. Being Jewish, I never thought of myself as white because I felt different from my mostly Catholic and Christian friends. They would sometimes tell Jewish jokes, which made me feel different from them. When I was growing up in the 50s and 60s, LA was a totally segregated town. Latinos living in the North Valley, blacks mostly lived down in Watts, and I didn't even know where Asian communities lived except for Chinatown and Japantown. Race was never really an issue for me growing up because only white people lived in my neighborhood. I didn't even see racism until I traveled to Texas and saw a colored-only sign in a restaurant. My career before becoming a teacher was as a musician, and I worked alongside of blacks, Latinos, and Asians. Nobody I worked with cared about someone's race as long as you could play your instrument and sing well. I can remember people making derogatory remarks to my black bandmates, and that made me angry because I couldn't understand not liking a person just because of their skin color. Being a musician, I loved black soul music. I grew up mostly playing in black bands, so I was very comfortable with black people. My experiences in the music business helped me form my views of people different from me as no big deal. It helped me as a teacher also. I was very comfortable with families of different races, especially during parent conferences. My experience with Latino culture occurred when I lived in a condo in Silmar, California. That's where I met people from Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, El Salvador, and other Latin America countries. What I learned living there was not all Latinos liked each other. I also learned that Asians held stereotypes of each other, as did some blacks. Not a pleasant experience, but I held on to my views, and I made many friends. Now that I'm older, I think people put too much emphasis on race. I think most people get along with people of different persuasions, and the true racists in the world are very few. People insert race into many political issues where I don't think it should be. Though it may sound elementary today, I still hold on to the adage that you judge a person by their character and not by their race. Thank you for listening. See you soon.